Hey guys, I'm just continuing straight on from the previous video. So we're now going to be finding the leeward pressure at each level. So the first thing I'm going to do is just input the CPE value for leeward, which we found in the previous video. That value was minus 0.5. Okay, so now we're ready to go. Now, as I said before, the leeward pressure is not like the windward pressure. So what's going to happen is that the leeward pressure does not really vary with height. We're going to see now what I mean in a second. Just let me explain this quickly. With windward side, on the windward wall, the windward pressure will vary with height. Now leeward pressure, it's not like the windward pressure. It's not actually exposed straight up to the wind. So its pressure is not going to vary like the windward does. So just to remind you what our structure looked like, we had this lower section and this upper section. So what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be using the exact same pressure formula, this formula over here, except this V des theta, unlike the windward case, is not going to vary with height. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be splitting our structure into two, the lower part and the upper part. And for the lower part, we're going to be using the maximum V des theta, which was at this roof over here, the second roof. And for the tower, for the upper section, we're going to be using the V des theta, which was at the top there. Okay, it's just what you do for leeward. If our structure was consistent, so pretend we didn't have two parts, pretend that this tower just came down here as well and we didn't have these edges, so pretend it was just one tower with the same profile, the same plan, then you would only take the top value as the leeward pressure. But for ours we have to split it in two, so it's a bit more complex. So this is all we do. We literally just copy our windward pressure and paste it in there. We're just going to have to change a couple things now. So you can see that it's remembered all these values, and they're all the same. The only difference is that we now need to use the CPE for leeward. Okay, so I've just swapped windward to leeward, so we're just going to leave that now. So we've taken care of all the constants. And also what we need to do is change the V des theta to the